Hi guys and gals, I did this about, I'd say about a year back now, but it turns out that this is actually becoming a trend that seems like every country is going to start doing. I believe this was originally tested in the United Kingdom, I believe it was. And what it was called over in the United Kingdom, I'm guessing also in multiple other countries as well that I didn't find the data on, was, let's see, what was the name? Alright, well, it's not really coming to my mind. But what it basically was being cultured as and being called was basically muscle tissue and stuff of that nature in the areas that we grow the quote-unquote meat in the animals were being grown in these like big old tubes, and then somebody would go in there, cut a piece off, and then it would look like this, only this is being grown in a little petri dish, and that's basically what it is. Unfortunately, this lab-grown meat is actually starting to make sense that we can produce this by the truckloads and not have to worry about raising animals, killing animals, just to produce meat. In the future, biotech could basically introduce lab-grown meats. Memphis Meats is one in the United States, in San Francisco. It's a startup which recently made its debut planning on growing pork, as well as beef in laboratory bioreactors. It claims to be the first company to bring lab-grown meat to the market, but that would be in the United States. In the UK, they already have the burgers and patties that are served in restaurants and select locations. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called. It's going to bug me all throughout this video. It was pretty much something like pasteurized meat, or I'm never going to remember it for the video. I'll remember it as soon as I hit the finish button. That's when I'll remember. I go, oh yeah, oh well. And YouTube doesn't allow you to go back and edit different things. According to the company, the plan to sell the animal-free product to high-end consumers or customers in the end and next 3 to 5 years. They're also responsible for creating the world's first lab-grown meatball. That's actually pretty decent, and I think they served that at a restaurant once. And basically, this one here in the petri dish is basically being called a stem cell burger. I don't generally like burgers. I had a bad experience with bad hamburger meat, and so I kind of don't really eat too much of it anymore. But while some say that it could completely replace animal agriculture, others insist that it's nothing more than a fad. I disagree. You can grow meat in big containers in space and everywhere else and just have it sitting and culturally growing. And this is not a fad, folks. This is like the internet. It is here to stay, and I guarantee you it'll be done cheaply soon. The stem cell burger in the picture in 2013 cost $330,000. However, it seems that production costs continue to fall annually, which makes use of the methods more promising. Alright, so I don't think you and I would have a choice for this. I think this is going to be something we're going to wake up and find a label on our meats, and that's going to be that. I really can't think of the name of what they were calling it in the United Kingdom. It was something pretty spiffy too. So, anywho's, this is lab-grown meat, kind of coming to you soon. I see this as probably the better alternative at this point. people won't have to kill animals, which is good for everybody, because they won't have to worry about the farms and keeping them, basically alive just to eat and die. And now they can go off and live their lives in, hopefully zoos and in the country where they need to be, and this will be a new way of taking over. There'll always be an organic farming, unfortunately, for the culture, but it won't be as extreme. Hopefully we can get this in 60% of the actual market. That will be good. So, lab-grown meat, folks, coming to you soon. Won't it be a thing to see?